It's officially T-minus 2 days till Halo Judgment Day.
Come with me if you want to live.
We may be less than 48 hours away from our first glimpse at the mythical Halo 6, and we could also be less than 48 hours away from utter disappointment. So I thought that amidst the chaos, amidst the recent leaks, and amidst the overall hype and anticipation, I'd get together some friends of mine who are all die-hard Halo fans to talk about what we'd like to see and then what we realistically think we'll see from Halo at E3. I'm talking Halo YouTubers, Zombies YouTubers, Optic Gaming members, and everything in between, so the variety of views and expectations should be fairly interesting. Alrighty, who better to kick it off with than the host himself? So, in a perfect world, I'd love to see a Halo 6 trailer that gives us a hefty amount of information about the story, but at the same time, sort of leaves us in the dark still and keeps us guessing. More than anything, I want to see Punished Chief, alone, traversing the desert in broken armor, a dusty M60 in his hand, draped in that iconic cloak. I basically want the E3 2013 trailer to be canon and applied to Halo 6 because goddamn that trailer was fucking beautiful. I'd also love to see a multiplayer trailer with a beta announcement, preferably with no sprint, no Spartan abilities, a lovely old classic experience that comes this year, but I highly doubt it. I'd also love to see a Metal Gear Ground Zeroes type spin-off announcement, so a shorter, story-focused game that serves as a prequel to Halo 6 that feeds into its story and launches this year. Realistically, however, honestly, I don't know. This is the weird thing, I have no idea. I just have this nagging feeling that all we're gonna get is a 10-second long CGI trailer with a fall 2019 release date. Maybe there's going to be some MCC talk too with it coming to PC, and by PC, I mean Steam, not this cursed store. I do hope that I'm wrong though. I seriously hope that I'm wrong and we get more than that. So, they are my wants and expectations. Don't forget to leave yours in the comments down below because I really want to read them and see the variety of thoughts and expectations. So, with all that said, let me pass the mic on to my lovely guests.
Hey folks, this is Alex from I Hate Everything, and as a long-time Halo fan, I have a lot riding on this E3. Let's start with what I'd like to see from Halo in an ideal world. Hopes! I'm a simple man with simple tastes. All I want is for Halo to look and feel like Halo again. I want to see fan service to the max. I'm talking Chief winding up on a Halo ring by himself, none of this lock or blue team business, coming up with some excuse to wear his old armor. No, not that one. I'm talking even older than that. Boom. How about that one? Along with classic gameplay with small little nods to Halo 4 and 5 as to not completely abandon them. And with multiplayer, I want them to show Reach-style customization without any of this rec pack nonsense. Proper-looking Spartans in every game mode and feature at launch. I want to see what's old be new again. Reality. I think we're very much going to see a sequel to Halo 5 first and foremost. They'll probably show a more restricted and refined version of advanced mobility. The graphic style will be more like Halo Wars 2, which will be an improvement. There'll hopefully be an emphasis on Chief and a more fleshed out campaign. I think overall we're going to see a similar but feature-complete Halo game. That's main goal will be to undo the mistakes of 5 and course correct towards the classic Halo experience we're all after. I could go on about this for hours, so I'll leave it at that. I can't wait to see what happens, but remember to temper your expectations. See ya, thanks for having me on.
What's up everybody, this is the Act Man here, making an appearance on Hidden Xperia's video. Now, what I want to see from Halo at E3, in the ideal perfect scenario, is a Halo 6 reveal, teaser trailer, gives us a brief glimpse of what's going to be in store, and again, perfect scenario, Halo 3 on PC announcement. Now, I don't think either of those things are going to happen. Realistically speaking, it's probably going to be something that's really not too exciting. Maybe it'll be like, hey, we're gonna port MCC to PC, or talk about that update. I really don't know, but they could totally flip my expectations because Halo 5's been out for coming up on 3 years, so it's about time we got some sort of big announcement again. So in a nutshell, those are my thoughts on Halo at E3.
Hidden Xperia, hello! What would I like to see from Halo at this year's E3? Well, I hope you're writing this down. First off, anything about Halo 6, literally anything, would be nice. 2, if we get something about Halo 6, it better be a reveal trailer showing the old art style has made its full return. I don't give a shit if it doesn't make sense canonically. I don't care if people are gonna be like, oh, it looks different from Halo 5. I don't give a fuck. Bring me back this beautiful face, or I will hurt you. 3, any kind of beta release window, because let's face it, Halo 6 is not coming out this year, it's coming out next year if anything, and they're probably going to do the beta sometime in December, and I'm happy with that, provided that the art style is back to the way it should be. Take a page from El Dorito, please. And that's really all I want. If not that, maybe a side game like Halo ODST 2, although they fucked that up because they made the sequel to that game a book. Maybe Master Chief Collection coming to PC through Play Anywhere or Xbox Game Pass. Literally anything. But what we're probably going to get is a shitty reveal trailer that shows us next to nothing and just confirms the existence of Halo 6. Is what we're probably going to get. I don't want to be right, okay? But I probably am.
He wants me to talk about what I want to see at Halo E3. And then he also wants me to like go over what I think is going to happen. So, what I think they're going to do, and then what they'll actually end up giving us, because it's never the same. What I'm expecting, I think, is some sort of release or announcement, I guess, for Halo 6, at least something. Let us know that either, the release of the beta, when we're going to see that. Even if we don't see it, I'd like to have a date. I'd like to have some sort of timeline as to when we're going to see Halo 6, because everyone's wondering it now. We're all wondering when we're going to see Halo 6, and I think that's the main question that everyone has. And if they could answer that, that'd be awesome. I'd also love to see some extra hype included for the MCC. I know the teams over at 343 have been doing a lot of work, trying to get the MCC up and running. We haven't really seen that many people playing it, but it hasn't fully been released as fixed yet. So maybe we'll see something there too at E3 for MCC. Personally, I think the Halo 6 beta is going to run on the Master Chief Collection like the Halo 5 beta did. That would just make sense unless there's some new thing that we don't know. But the Halo 6 beta being on the Master Chief Collection would drive people to buy it if they wanted to play the Halo 6 beta, maybe if they've sold MCC or whatever. And if MCC is updated, that's just another reason for you to buy it. So maybe Halo 6 and the MCC can work together to sell more copies. As far as what I actually think is going to happen, honestly, I have no idea. We could just end up getting nothing. It's happened before. Either way, I'll be watching. It'll be fun. See you there.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, JC. You guys probably don't know who I am because, as you can tell, I'm kind of a COD Zombies guy on YouTube, so I don't talk about Halo too much on my channel, but I talk to Xperia all the time. We both love Halo and Zombies, so we're like the link between the two communities, dude. It's amazing.
You must be silent.
I've been playing Halo since I could breathe, man. Halo's my favorite multiplayer to play. It's what I do to kick back, relax, and also sweat a little bit playing some MP on Halo 5. But just deep down, I'll get right to it. For this E3, I want to see gameplay. I really want to see them just completely blow it out of the park, because we haven't had any Halo news in terms of the main series game in like forever, and technically, they always usually come out the same year a Treyarch Zombies game comes out, so I don't know where this game is, and they haven't announced it yet, and I don't know if it's going to come out in 2018. So, if it's coming out this year, or coming out maybe in the spring of next year in 2019, there's got to be a load of gameplay at E3, right? There's got to be tons of it, like a huge showing. But if the game is actually delayed more, and it's coming out more in like fall of 2019, then I expect to see something like a Halo 4 teaser, where John awoke from his slumber, probably the most badass trailer I've ever seen in my entire life. I think I cried when I was a kid at my mom's house seeing that. That was insane seeing him return. So yeah, I want to see a full-blown gameplay reveal, but it might not happen, and I'm not counting on it because we haven't gotten like any news. And one more thing before I go. Where is the Halo TV show? Seriously, where is it? Is it canceled? Xperia, I swear, you gotta know this, dude. You're more on the end of the Halo community. You gotta know. Tell me, please. I'm serious, bro. If that's still a thing, they're going to announce something like that too. I have a feeling.
E3 2018 is going to be quite the year, one way or another, for Halo. I'm confident we'll see a Halo 6 teaser of some kind, either a light teaser or some kind of story trailer, with an expected release date of 2019. Now, be that early or late, I couldn't say, but I do think that spring or fall are the most likely candidates. I think it's also likely we'll see a public beta announcement either at the end of said trailer or maybe as a separate trailer like we saw with Halo 5's beta. And of course, with the renewed interest in the Master Chief Collection, I think it's more than likely that 343 will focus on that a lot. Perhaps not at the Xbox conference that precedes E3, but during the week, definitely. Hell, maybe even like Halo 5, we'll see access, or maybe even early access, to the Halo 6 beta granted through the MCC to push sales. I don't think we'll see much, if any, focus on Fireteam Raven, though it could be mentioned. And I'm hoping that we'll see a secondary announcement alongside Halo 6, maybe kind of a small spin-off or something. But if nothing else, Halo 6 and MCC will be the main focuses for 343 this year in some manner. That I guarantee.
So here is what I think is going to happen at E3, and if I'm completely wrong, you are free to hold me accountable and make fun of me. So what's probably going to happen is that we are going to see at the least a teaser, but I suspect they'll probably focus more on Master Chief Collection related stuff. I mean, maybe even a Master Chief Collection PC port, like for Windows 10, you know, I could see them doing it, like, and for the first time ever, the whole trilogy will be playable now on Windows 10 store, like, something like that. I don't know, it seems weird that Halo, that they would just be like at E3, like, oh my god, yes, the next Halo game is happening, and it'll be released in a few months. Usually Halo is hyped up for like a year or so, but I mean, who knows, anything could really change. And I mean, to be honest, I am actually kind of happy with, I know a lot of people are very upset in the general, like, downtime that Halo has had, but in my personal opinion, leading up to Halo 5, I was a little bit fatigued by the constant marketing and stuff. So seeing Halo now having some restraint is really enjoyable for me, because even if the next Halo game is not what we want it to be, I at least appreciate that there's excitement, there's anticipation, as opposed to Halo 5, which was announced basically a couple months after Halo 4 released with that E3 teaser. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think at the least, what we're going to get is just a teaser for the next game. Campaign footage and like an actual release date this year is probably very unlikely, but I've said dumber things before and been wrong.
So thank you to all of my lovely guests for stopping by and giving us their predictions and expectations for Halo 6 this weekend. All their channels can be found down below in the description, so please, go check them out if you haven't already. This weekend, on Sunday at 1 PM Pacific Time, 4 PM Eastern Time, and 9 PM UK Time, I'm going to be streaming the Xbox E3 conference, where we should see something relating to Halo 6, a trailer, maybe even gameplay. I'm going to be streaming it right here on my channel. We did this last year, and it was like mad hype. We had thousands of viewers. The chat was crazy. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience. So if you want to watch the E3 conference and see somebody get very, very hyped, then stop by my channel this weekend at those times on Sunday, and I can promise you, when we eventually see the flood in a Halo 6 trailer, it'll all be worth it, because, I mean, you never know, but anyways, I want to give a big thank you to Ardent, Tomahawk, Taylor, Evan, Locust, Bruin, Momo, Shikata, Foxy, Mjolnir, Jack Madden, Stefan Curcic, Eric Brown, and Sam Grafton, and everybody else over on Patreon for the huge support, especially now that YouTube is my full-time career. Feels good, man. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on Sunday's livestream.